thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome to our weekend show. You're watching the thrift store rundown, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. I don't know about you, but just a couple of days ahead of the season, I feel like I'm falling for fall. No, I'm neither prevaricating nor exaggerating when I say you can taste the season ahead. However, if you're like me, you actually want to taste the season to come. And if that's the case, may I present the upcoming, that is, if you haven't seen it yet, Fall 2025 issue of AllRecipes magazine. Fall recipes. It's cozy season up in here. Caramel, apple, and pumpkin, ooh yeah. 30-minute skillet dinners, winning game day snacks and drinks, back-to-school bento boxes for your little ones, you know those lunch boxes you often see in Japan, and ways to utilize squaws of all kinds to its highest level. All this purchased ahead of time for 99 cents. From 2nd Avenue Thrift Superstore up in Union. For the record, there are no recipes in here that contain actual moose meat, as I reference an old Noggin / Nick Jr. song they used to air around the fall. Falling for Fall by Moose A. Moose and his birdie Bestie Z. Yep, I am a kid of a certain era. So let's get started. In the all-in section, we have barbecue snack bits for those who will be on the trail this season, and for those who live in warmer climates that will actually allow them to grill outdoors, at least for the beginning of the fall. We have here hamburgers with grilled apple and chili crisp. A brief description of the latter ingredient can be found in this bottom bar here. All of the recipes featured here come from AllRecipes contributors big and small. My favorite, as you likely well know, would be Chef John of foodwishes.com. He has 5 recipes in here. All of them will be linked downstairs with blog posts and videos. And the predominant ratings for all the recipes, 4.5 and 5 stars. We continue on in the tried and trusted section with sheet pan kale and tomato frittata. Ah, those sheet pan recipes. Brunch, lunch, dinner. You can't go wrong. They certainly are, as they're labeled right here. Tried and trusted. Now, on to the crown jewel of all recipes, CJ. He's got 2 stew recipes definitely craveable for the fall. Both of them stews. Jamaican-style brown stew chicken on the left, page study, and on the right, page study 1, creamy pork stew, with a rave review from fan Cheryl, saying that the pork was melting in your mouth delicious. Along with a recommendation for turnips because, well, you gotta have your root veggies in the fall. They're certainly as abundant as apples and pumpkins. Anyway, this is just one of several rave reviews and additional ingredient recommendations you'll find from AllRecipes fans, well-known and not so well-known. Moving on to skillet lamb meatballs with also pilaf. Photo here, page 39. Recipe in the middle, page 38. Also here, pictured on the top left corner, page 38, Turkey Sloppy Joes with pears. A rather fruity take on a classic grade school cafeteria standard. Next up, on pages 44-45, we have here chicken pot pie soup with pie crust dumplings. And pictured here, buffalo chicken calzones, just ripe for game day. On pages 50 to 51, we have here an apple fennel salad. Photo here, page 50. Recipe here, page 51. And a trio of mashed roots, like parsnips, for instance. Parsnips, carrots, and turnips. All at once. Along with a little tip on parsnip prep right here. Moving on here, pages 56 to 57. You guys want me to start counting the pages here that I'm highlighting in these magazines or cookbooks or any of the magazine they do in the future? Why don't you let me know in the comments? But we got a lemon rosemary salmon dish right here on page 56. And on page 57, eggs in a basket. That's an upgraded version of a tried and true favorite. Usually eggs in a basket would mean eggs cooked in some sort of toast with a hole cut in the middle. I think that's told in a hole, but they're served in ramekins here, which makes them a little more elevated, slightly more elegant, but the presentation here certainly looks homey and a little bit rustic. Not all that refined. Oh, fall. If there was ever more rustic season, I've yet to find out about it. Pages 72, 73, we have here a fall harvest orzo pasta salad. Yes, you can have pasta salads in the fall. And a marinated fall vegetable pasta salad right here. Lastly, we got 3 sweet treats from CJ. A 5-spice molasses cake on the left side of page 82. Sticky buns, a cover photo of which can be seen right here. As well as on page 78. That's also right here, the recipe anyway. And salted caramel custards. Once again, these 3 sweet treats along with the 2 stews will be linked downstairs. Videos, blog posts, the whole thing. There's just something about an AllRecipes magazine that really gives you the benefit of having a range of different tastes, different cultures, different culinary backgrounds, plenty of raves and recommendations to make the recipes your own. I mean, I love America's Test Kitchen and Food Network magazines, but AllRecipes, especially CJ, Food Quizzes, they just make you want to savor them even more. So if you don't fall for AllRecipes magazine yet, hopefully this issue will be a good gateway. So let's squash this one and award it. Because of the defect here on the back, yeah, a portion of the back page has been torn out, the back cover. Because of that, it gets 4.5 out of 5 claps. Doesn't your heart just get to thumping when you think about pumpkin muffins? Well, in that case, there aren't any here, but there are some Caboolture squash mini muffins. Don't ew me, they have the potential to be good. In any event, if any foodie's heart beats just a little bit faster around the fall, consider this AllRecipes Fall Recipes magazine a delicious heart stopper. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.